Hey, this is Steph Page with S&P Speaking, Writing, and Promoting, and also Allied Women. And I just want to show you today how to strip a Blogger blog to use as your landing page. And a few reasons why you would want to do this is because you don't have to deal with hosting, because Blogger hosts your page for free. Also, if you're just starting out, Blogger is fairly easy to use, and you can make it look how you want. So um, I'm back in my Blogger dashboard right now. I've created a landing page that I have stripped. So if you have never used Blogger before, the first thing you need to do is get a Gmail email address. So you just go to gmail.com and sign up for an Gmail. And I like to use my name as my email and as my blog name just to for branding purposes. So that's what I would suggest. Um, this is the blog that I stripped. I just called it landing page blog. I created it. Um, and this is my landing page, and my video plays automatically, which there are tutorials that you can look up on how to um, get the code to make your video play automatically. It's just back in, you just insert a little piece of code into your YouTube HTML. And this is a opt-in form from my GetResponse is my autoresponder that I use. So you just make that in your autoresponder and you copy the HTML in a gadget, which I'll show you in a minute. And then this is a header I made using Pages on my Mac, which you could use, Windows, Microsoft Word, or whatever, and you save it as a JPEG, and you upload and size it in Picnic, and you can add. You can also add the font in Picnic if you'd like, which picnic.com. These are all free ways to make a header. So that's that. So here I am in my Blogger dashboard. This is the blog I just made that I just showed you that I stripped this right here. And how you would do that is you would create a blog and you would name it. And like I said, for branding, I like to use my name. And you would check the availability of the address. It's going to say .blogspot.com. If you want it to say just .com, you have to purchase that domain in your hosting. So whether it's a one-on-one or GoDaddy or whatever, you need to go purchase that domain, and then you can change that in your Blogger back office. And I can show you that real quick. Here. So if I wanted to make landing page blog, if I wanted to make it my own, you switch to custom domain, and you would put it in here. You could purchase it here, or you could go, like I said, to your domain hosting, which would, mine's one-on-one, and you have to redirect. So that's probably another screencast altogether, but you can ask your hosting on how to do that as well. So how I stripped this was, so I made it here, and I would have hit continue. Here we'll just make another one, landing page blog 1. Landing page blog 1. Check availability. Computer's being slow, I'm sure it's available. And I'm going to start with the simple. You choose the starter template. You want to start with the simple template. Hit continue. My blog has been created. I want to customize how my blog looks. I'm going to do that by making this blue go away. I want to make it white. So I go to advanced, backgrounds, my outer background. I'm going to make white and apply to blog. Alright, so now you see that my background is white. Well, now I want to get all that other junk off there, so I'm going to go back to Blogger. And I'm going to all I'm going to do is remove these. So I edit this, and I remove it. Okay, and I edit that, and I remove it. And I edit that, and I remove it. go into blog post and edit, and I want to uncheck all of these boxes. I don't want any of them checked at all. And I'm going to save it. And then what you'll do is to add your get response on the side, you will add a gadget. You're going to want to add an HTML gadget here. And this is where you will paste your HTML from get response or whatever your autoresponder is for your opt-in form that you would have created in your autoresponder. And you would hit save. Let's just save everything, and then we hit view blog. And you'll notice it looks exactly like this one that I made, landing page blog 1. So here's where your get response would be. And then this you would post, and I, like you see on my landing page, I have my video right there and nothing else. When you have your header made, I can show you where that goes. You will edit this and you will upload a new header from your computer. So I would hit choose file, and then I would pick, I would save it to my desktop and upload it. And you usually want a header to be 900 by 1,000, or 900 by 300, or 1,000 by 300. That's about the size of what a Blogger header should be, 900 by 300 or 1,000 by 300. So you know that, and like I said, you can do that in Picnic. You can create one in Picnic. You just need to save, a blank, document. Let's say that I was going to do it in Pages. It'll come up. I would do a landscape one, and I would save it as a, I would just hit file, export as a PDF. And then I would call it landing page blog export. And then as a PDF, I can then, there it is on my desktop. And actually what I would do is I would take a screenshot, and I would select that I want to screenshot this. That's about the size of what a header would be. And then I would save it as JPEG. And then you can upload that JPEG to your Picnic, and you can do whatever you want with it. So by just adding text or whatever. So that was just a quick little additional tutorial on how you would make a header, and you would upload it right there after you save it as a JPEG on a Mac, anyways, which is what I'm on. So anyways, that is pretty much it. What you would do to get your video on there is you hit post, or your welcome text or whatever, and you have new post, and I would insert my HTML from my YouTube video that I have made here, and you just put it in there, and then you hit publish post. So this is where your video goes, and I would make it autoplay, which you can just Google that and find the HTML to put in your YouTube video. I would view blog, and that is how you strip a Blogger blog to use it as a landing page. Oh, you're going to want to turn your nav bar off, which is this. I should show you how to do that. Go back to design, go to template designer, and advanced, add CSS. You can add a piece of code that will override any code, and if you Google take away Blogger navbar, you will find the code and you put it here. So that is how you do that. If you want to make like if you see on my landing page, this is bold and big here. You change that right here on gadgets, title color, and title font would be that. So yeah, I hope that that helps, and happy landing page blogging. Thanks so much. This is Steph Page with Allied Women and SSMP Writing, Speaking, and Promoting, and we'll see you next time.